When you notice that life is coming against you because you give your life to the Lord and you're trying to, really think about why you're going through what you're going through, it's because you're basically having a rebirth. You're having a rebirth with your life, and what's going on is that the earth, the world, the enemy is basically trying to make you change your mind. Okay, he wants you to go back to that comfort zone, to that survival mode. He wants you to go back there and just stay there and do not basically get out of the matrix, in other words. So this is the reason why I tell you guys, do not give up. This is the reason why for some people you guys are going through the wilderness, or for some people you don't realize it, but you're coming out of a place of a comfort, and this is the reason why the world is coming against you. They're basically rebelling against you because you're actually being reborn to who you've always been. And you know what? Not only family is going to retaliate against you, it's also going to be the world, which is the enemy. The enemy wants you to stay stuck. So this is the reason why, God is mysterious, Jesus Christ is mysterious, but he knows the way out to your wilderness season. And this is the reason why I just encourage you not to give up when you're in the storm, because for the most part, the Lord is training you, he's equipping you, and he's basically making you face the fears that you never let go. That's why the Lord says, do not have any fear, because fear is gonna basically one day creep up on you. Okay, fear is like your Lord, and the Lord says that we shall not have any fear, just a sound mind. The Lord did not give us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. Literally, he does not want us to live in fear, because you're giving power to that thought, to that belief. So when you're overcoming a storm, when you're going through a wilderness season, it's because you have to go through it. If you do not go through it, you're not going to pass the test. You're not going to face the giants. And this is the reason why Christianity is so complex for some people, especially the new believers. They could feel discouraged, you know what I mean? Because it's not just being saved. It's about giving your life to the Lord and surrendering your life to the Lord. And there's going to be some sufferings in this world. He died for us. And when we take the cross as well, it goes to show that you're willing to endure, also the pain. But just so you know that the pain is worth it, because you're not just going to be living a life just, worry free, which you will be worry free. But when the trials do come, Jesus already has a way out. You just have to go through it with him, because he's the reason why we're here, because of him. He gets all the victory for everything that we go through. And we have to endure the suffering, But there is a reward, with our tears and with our sacrifices. But we wouldn't have it any other way, you guys. He is the truth, the way, and the light. And I just want to encourage you not to give up, okay? Single mothers or any mamas out there, don't give up, because when you're going through the storm and you're facing your fears and you're really, really getting aligned with the Lord, with really believing what he says in the Bible and who you are, you're going to fight the good fight of faith, okay? So do not go weary, and just know that Jesus is the victory and he lives inside of you. So don't give up. God bless you.